Hey, Yank Future Thoughts here, coming at you with another video. You are looking at the aftermath of Mother's Day weekend Saturday. Yes, this is our Kendrick High School greenhouse, and that's part of what's remaining. Look at that. You know, I tried to keep these all spaced in, and right at 5 o'clock, right at the deadline, we had a whole bunch of people come in, and we got a basic sellout. I am shocked, I am honored, I am amazed, I am grateful for everybody that turned out to Kendrick High School to purchase baskets from our students in our greenhouse program. So what you see behind you is actually less than 30 baskets. And some of you remember, we started with well over 300 baskets. So we cleared 300 baskets out of our greenhouse between the pre-sale last Saturday and Sunday. We'll just call it last weekend and today, with just 4 days of sales and then our pre-sale, we cleared over 300 baskets out of our Kendrick High School greenhouse program. And thank you again to everybody that helped and purchased baskets from us. All of the funds and proceeds from that actually come right back to our students. So part of it comes back and is our startup fund for the greenhouse for the next year. And then the other part of that actually goes to fund our FFA activities and trips. So you have helped raise thousands and thousands of dollars for our students just by simply coming and purchasing a basket from us. And hopefully you got something that kept you in good graces with mom. That made you happy, that made your spouse happy. But yeah, this is just an amazing year. We went all out this year and really kind of went out on a limb. Some of you remember that when we started, we had just an absolute shipping disaster. And then when that happened, we ordered more plant material because we needed to replace what was damaged. And then we had issues getting the heat. And then we needed the cooling, and it was just a year of struggle bus. We really kind of struggled with that. But this year, to finish and polish it out with a year that this is all that's left out of over 330 baskets, it is just phenomenal. And yes, people once asked me, do you think 50 baskets is too many? No, 50 baskets is not too many. Is 175 baskets too many? No. So I know that the number for our area is right around 300 baskets. So if we grow 300 baskets every year, we will sell out every single year. So, yeah, thank you. I am so happy. And we were able to put together just some absolute killer baskets. And these are the leftovers. You know, these baskets are phenomenal, and they're the leftovers. Can you believe it? So some of you may be wondering, what's going to happen with the baskets that are left over? Well, I have a handshake agreement with a local retailer who's going to come down and take the rest of our baskets. As long as that holds true, by tomorrow, this greenhouse will actually be empty, and I'll be done for the year. No more coming up and watering on weekends. No more staying late to make sure that the greenhouse cools off enough before I shut the door. No more lying awake, fretting of whether or not the heater's going to turn off and the temperatures are going to dip and it's going to freeze. It better not. We're in May. Yeah. But we have had snow this time of year before. So yes, this is what's remaining. And, you know, there are a lot of people that really made this possible. People that provided their financial support, people that provided their moral support, people that provided their encouragement. And also there are several companies that came alongside and helped us. One of those is Fessler's Nursery over in Oregon. Woodburn, Oregon. They came in and helped us in a pinch when our plant material was destroyed during shipping. They turned around an order for us real quick, and I pulled a favor card for that. Another great thank you to the Peters Fertilizer Company. They provided 2 bags of fertilizer for our hanging baskets, which allowed us to have absolutely ginormous and fantastic baskets that have that rich, deep green color. So thank you very much to the Peters Company for providing those to us. And most of all, hey, thank you to our community, all my community members that turned out to come support our program, to come purchase baskets. Thank you. Without you coming through the front door, we would have just been a greenhouse full of flowers that you could come in and enjoy. But we really needed to give them homes. And I'm so thankful that so many of you did come and give homes to our plants. So yeah, let's take another little quick tour. You know, this is what's left over. Come tomorrow morning, those will all be picked up and they will be gone. And this will be an empty greenhouse. And then we'll get to come in with our students and we'll do a little bit of cleanup. We'll do some end of the year stuff, and our horticulture program will be done for the year. And just in the nick of time, because it's May 10th right now, and the end of school is just a couple weeks away. Yeah, here in North Idaho, we get out right at the end of May, which is great. So yeah, I really enjoyed this year. I especially enjoyed last weekend where my parents were able to come out and relive the glory days of our family greenhouse. It felt just natural. Felt like I was really at home to have my dad here and have my mom here, enjoying what they'd done their entire life. They've been retired from the nursery industry for 7 years. Dad and I did farmers markets together every Saturday during the growing season. We did that for 25 years. That's a long time. You know, that's a big portion of my life. My father and I were side by side selling and sharing about flowers and making people happy. So to have another opportunity to be able to do that was really special. It was really special to me. It makes me kind of tear up. But yeah, this is fantastic. This is really great. Thank you again to everybody that supported us. And you know, to those other teachers out there, any of my ag teachers that are watching this, I don't know why you'd watch a recap on somebody else's plant sale, but if you all want to have a plant sale like this, reach out to me on the channel. I will help you with everything you need to know. This channel is chock-a-block full of information. I will give you recipes for the baskets. I'll talk about the fertilizers you need, the spacing, the heat, the pest treatments, all of that you need to know. I'll help you so that you can have this experience, so that you can get a greenhouse that's this big. Let's get a full shot. You know, now you can kind of see, this is kind of the perspective. This is 2,750 square feet, and it was full of baskets 2 weeks ago, and now it's basically empty. And that is a huge thing for a program like this. And we're in a small town. You know, Kendrick's not really big. Our surrounding area only has a few thousand people, unless you go to one of the bigger cities. But we're pretty rural, and we can make an awesome program like this happen. And mainly, it's not only because of teachers like you and me that put a lot of work, but it's also to our students, and more importantly, it's to our community that comes out and supports us. So again, this is my thank you video. This is our wrap up. Thank you to everybody that came out again and purchased those baskets. I know I keep saying that, but it's very important to me and very important to my students and my program. Thank you for all of the help and support that you've done this year. I hope everybody is really happy with all their baskets. I know there's been some frustrations. Maybe people didn't get the right kinds that they wanted, or, you know, some of you may be sitting there realizing that the hanging basket sale was today and you missed it. Well, come catch us next year. But anyway, as always, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Ag Teacher Thoughts and the Kendrick High School Greenhouse Program for 2025 out.